Africa instead of training our own. She was actually taking the Auditor General's report to the press to expose all the malfeasance of government. Probably not a life-enhancing episode, but for some strange reason she ends up in Afghanistan, and she's looking for answers, and she's going to write a big story, and she's in Kandahar, and I'll bet you dollars to donuts she was going to that prison and she was going to prove some stuff. Time capsule, time capsule. Who was at that prison before? The people who were saying that nothing ever happened. I should have made that as a picture, but that's in Tory Focus on Rule of Law in Afghanistan article, CanWest News Service. We go back and we see Foreign Affairs Minister Lawrence Cannon and Trade Minister Stockwell Day were at that prison interviewing a terrorist from the cell door and asking him, "Did they torture you?" And of course, the terrorist said, "Oh no, sir, I'm a good boy and they're good boys and nobody hurts anybody here." And then we find out another person in this convoy was diplomatic staff, Bushra Amjad Saeed, political officer with the Kandahar Provincial Reconstruction Team. They didn't mention that at first. And then we wonder, well, why does the Prime Minister close Parliament so that we can't ask any questions about this kind of stuff? I'm a big believer in false flag operations and big holes in the ground. Like, I just can't see in the heartbed of where we do our stuff that you could dig a tunnel underneath our soldiers and put that gigantic bomb in there and blow that basically light tank up in the air 10 meters. Like, that's a big, 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 big ass bomb. And to be able to do that, you have to have control of things. And the only people going to have control of things would be people who are in our own spook outfits, perhaps, or people working under control of our spook outfits. I remember a video I had from one of the faithful on, some guys supposedly putting in IED in the road, and it blew up and blew them up. And, you just hear the voices from the helicopters who just happened to be watching these guys and filming them, not shooting them or stopping them from doing what they were doing. And they used possessive terms after the bomb exploded, saying that they were your men, our guys. That they were terrorists. What do you mean, our guys? So we see through the veils very, very quickly. And I guess we're heading for the big roundup now, my friend. Yes, we are. The big thumbs up in the air. So we will survive another week. We have a few more things we wanted to play with you about, but they're not as time sensitive, I guess. The big rift in Africa and such. So we'll be back again next week, same that time, same that channel. We thank you for listening. We see some seductive spies sitting on the couch over there plotting strategies. Welcome back. We missed you. We hope you give them hell. Anyway, Shock Talk is next. Thanks for listening.
Pocket. It's in the child's first sin. It's in the Constitution, written in very small print. It's in Colin Powell's lies. It's in the shaman's trance. It's in the cellar waiting, and it's in the best laid plans. Now we could cut and run, take half the blame. Don't stop now, that's why we came. House gone up in flames. It's in the national anthem. It's in the scurrying roach. It's in the closed partition between first class and coach. It's in the relentless fever. It's in the lonely room. It's in the hands of fate, and it's in the Pharaoh's tomb. It's in the rich man's dreams. It's in the poor man's hands. It's in the body bags along the Rio